Hello, ladies and gentlemen. And it seems like a predator is on the run, and it seems to be the predator that was previously on Twitter. Yeah, that's right. Yoel Roth. It seems like a lot of these people that were on Twitter seem to be child enthusiasts. And by what I mean child enthusiasts, I mean really wanting to do the down and bad with the children. I'm not really too terribly surprised by this, considering on how much of the actual child issues and stuff that was happening onto Twitter, and all of a sudden Elon Musk comes in and all of that gets fixed. Yeah, maybe some of these people should be put in jail. And what I mean by this is that ex-Twitter censor Yoel Roth and his boyfriend are forced to flee their 1 million home after his thesis, which supports letting children use gay hookup app Grindr, is shared by Elon Musk. Oh, well, that can't possibly be right. I mean, these people are nice, great people. They wouldn't harm children or bring harm to anything into society. I mean, they're great. At least that's what the Democrats want to tell you, or anybody that I would say that's on the far left, because apparently that these people have not been censoring people. They have not been blacklisting people. They have not been using the so-word shadow banning, which, by the way, is now called the filter visibility. Man, oh man, oh man. It's just surprising, but not really. Twitter's former censor has been forced to flee. Yoel Roth, 34, and his partner Nicholas Madsen, 44, moved out of their two-bed, two-bath property in El Cerrado over fears for their safety, after receiving a torrent of threats, the Washington Post reported. Musk tweeted, "Looks like Yoel is in favor of letting children being able to access adult internet services in his PhD thesis." He also shared a screenshot of part of the document. Oh my! Well, let's get into the nitty-gritty here, because I think that we need to expose this degenerate piece of garbage. Roth's thesis, written in 2016 while he was at the University of Pennsylvania, included the claim that many under 18s access gay hookup Grindr despite being too young to do so. He then suggested that an age-appropriate version of the app be created to offer support to LGBTQ youth. Yeah, so you want that to be more age-appropriate so that way you people can go prowl on the children. We ain't stupid. During his time at Twitter, youth had a huge sway in deciding which posts needed to be removed and accounts suspended. He also gleefully joked about upcoming meetings with the FBI officials. In the recently released Twitter files, the former trust and safety manager has become emblematic of what free speech fans say were the problems with Twitter censoring posts that went against a liberal viewpoint. News of his apparent dealings with the FBI sparked claims the social media network was in bed with the federal government, with the initial tranche of files, including requests from the Democratic Party to remove unflattering tweets about Hunter Biden. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Well, let's see here. Let's go into this great thing here to where we see these people being the degenerates that they are. Well, I think I may have found the problem. And it says, Yoel Roth says, can high school students ever meaningfully consent to, sexual activity with their teachers? This explains a lot. Looks like Yoel is arguing in favor of children being able to access adult internet services in his PhD services, or PhD thesis, which it goes on to say, sexuality but it's worth considering how, if at all, the current generation of popular sites of gay network sociability might fit into an overall queer social landscape that increasingly includes individuals under the age of 18. Even with the service's extensive content management, Grindr may well be too lewd or too hook up oriented to be a safe and age-appropriate resource for teenagers. But the fact that people under 18 are on these services already indicates that we can't readily dismiss these platforms out of hand as looking for queer youth culture, rather than merely trying to just absolve themselves of legal responsibility, or worse, trying to drive out teenagers entirely. Service providers should instead focus on crafting safety strategies that could accommodate a wide variety of use cases for platforms like Grindr, including the possibility their role in safety connecting queer young adults. ladies and gentlemen, and all to be at the board, it seems that these people are actually sickos. I mean, I can't really trust these people anymore. They're all sick. And I think they should all be immediately destroyed in every way possible, so that way we can avoid the dangers to our children. Ugh. Snippets of his communications have been posted in recent days by conservative journalists Matt Taibbi and Barry Weiss as part of what Musk has termed the Twitter files. Following Musk's tweets, his followers are directed their anger at the professors who reviewed the dissertation, reports the Washington Post. Roth was a longtime member of Twitter's policy team and was one of the few top executives to remain with the platform in the highly chaotic first weeks after Musk's $44 billion takeover was approved, which was around 75% of Twitter staffers fired. Which, I think that would be a good thing in my personal opinion, considering that these people are all completely insane. I mean, come on now, like, Twitter has been apparently a complete, utter shitfire. It has been nothing but a cancerous tumor onto the public society. And now that Elon Musk is finally scooping out the so-called garbage and flushing it down the toilet to where it should be, it's starting to get cleaned up. Of course, also these people are getting, obviously exposed for their, needs, I would say. On Monday night, Twitter also dissolved its Trust and Safety Council, a group of volunteers including civil rights leaders, advocates, and academics from around the world who have been advising the company on ways to reduce hate speech, child exploitation, and other problems on the social media platform. The council had been scheduled to meet with Twitter representatives this evening, but Twitter informed the group via email that it was disbanding it shortly before the meeting was to take place, according to multiple members. Oh, shut down just before you're able to get all those people to form and devise a plan, eh? Beautiful. Beautiful. The council member spoke on the condition of anonymity due to fears of retaliation. The email said Twitter was revealing how best to bring external insights, and the council is not the best structure to do this. Our work to make Twitter a safe and formal place will be moving faster and more aggressively than ever before, and we will continue to welcome your ideas going forward about how to achieve this goal, said the email, which was signed Twitter. Alright, people. So I see that, that these people are obviously, what we call not human, freaks of nature, disgusting pedophiles, and should all be destroyed in every way possible. Get against the wall, you sick people. Don't be allowed to be moving along in society. And by the way, FBI, it might be in your great interest to possibly maybe do a little bit of an investigation on this person, just so you know that he can't go and harm more children. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share, and as always, take care. And keep your children away from these freaks, by the way. Yeah. Okay guys, well, as I was doing a little bit more research, which I probably should have done before I made the video, I found some more research on this man. So we're gonna go through it. Yes, Yoel Roth. By the way, be warned, it's bad. It's a lot worse than I thought. So much worse. Alright, so we're gonna go over some of this stuff here. So this one doesn't really matter because we've already seen this. But some of these are questionable. I'm only going to go over the ones that are particularly going out over children because he has a lot of weird stuff. But, yeah, there's a lot of some a bit weirder or more worse than others. This one goes, that awkward moment when you can't tell whether your neighbor has a really loud infant or is just watching really loud, yeah, happy fun time. And then we have another thread here. A member of my cohort at Penn has proposed co-funding a blog called Hackers and Porn. Needless to say, I'd be writing the porn side. Some days, I really do love what I do at work, namely looking up what scholarly, if anything, has been published about sex advice. I enjoy having the kinds of meetings where Googling gay-backed porn is considered academic work. I think I've found my calling and is writing dialogue for Chief Clean Porn. This guy has a massive, massive problem. He also apparently has a account that is that we would call a secret dirty Twitter account, and apparently it's called Adam Griffiths, and it goes off of muscle bear with beard hot, muscle bear with beard holding a child, inexplicably hotter. What? Yeah. So leftism has gone completely into the world of insanity here. And I mean insanity by them actually catching out this weirdo. So yeah. So we have this one's a very very, very, very questionable. Getting hit on by a high school girls at the Genius Bar, and other reminder that I've still got it. He got an ego boost from high schoolers hitting on him when he was 22. Yeah. Oh, this one's great, guys. Shout out to Age, Drag, and Toddlers and Tiaras in class just now. You have a hit on your hands. Yeah. Well, that's enough of that for today. Let that sit with you, and now this will be at the actual end of the video. I need to go get some bleach and potentially, never want to think of this again.